All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushua, Bahashim Rakakadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS, whom rule well, teach well, being great examples to us younger brothers. And peace and blessings, salutations. Hopefully, they got there pushing this word and truth and in sincerity across the four winds in the name of Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua, pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the hopeful leg, the believers, the listeners who have came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua. And what I want to get into, this morning is how, as Israelite, men, especially Israelite men, we should be in the mind frame of building our house. Okay? We should be in the mind frame of building and forwarding our house for Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua. Okay? And it's more of a spiritual thing than anything. Because we know, the things here that we have here, okay, they're corruptible. Money, cars, houses, different things. These things are corruptible, and eventually we'll lose these things, man. All right, for the sake of Yahushua. Okay? So when we make decisions, it has to be for spiritual, benefit. Okay? And even with, our daily affairs, all right, on the corner level, we should also do things that benefit, that forward, and make way for spiritual things, man. Okay? Now, I want to read this in the book of 1 Corinthians 13, and 11. It says, when I was a child, I spake as a child, understood as a child, I thought as a child. But when I became a man, I put away childish things. Okay? So as we've become men, or becoming men in the spirit, we all came in as newborn babes. Okay? And we really didn't understand what we was part of. Okay? We just really much was a parrot, calling the so-called white man the devil. Okay? Cussing out Eve. All right? Pulling all these precepts, but we really didn't understand what we was part of. We really, didn't understand the way of Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua. We really didn't understand the culture and the mindset of our forefathers. Okay? But as we mature in the faith, we really begin to get a thorough understanding of the intent and the will of Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua in the earth. Okay? We're really starting to understand these things, man. Okay? And in the ancient world, a man, would make decisions that will forward his house. Okay? Going back to what? Surrounding ourselves with value. Okay? And what do I mean by that? Because at the end of the day, what we have to understand is we have to look at everything that we add to our situation. Is this adding any value, to my situation? This adding any value to my house? Okay? You gotta mature from, like I said, we were cussing Eve out, but then you will add this bitch to your house. You go get Tranisha pregnant, okay? And that's a stain to your house. Okay, that's counterproductive to you moving forward because you just created all this unnecessary problems in the flesh. Okay, now your house is tempered because you at war with this bitch. You see, we gotta have wives. Like we really gotta have a standard and stick to it. Like, we always throw the word king and God and, Lord around. But then, you have a nigga standard, man. Like, no. Like, you got to make decisions that build your house. Like, is this an asset? And the woman is just part of it, man. Okay? We got to have the mindset, is what I'm adding an asset. If it's just a little fun girl, let her be there and keep it moving, man. But like I say, we not thinking as a child anymore, because when you make decisions based off lust, that's like thinking like a child. Okay? A child, like when we was actual children, we didn't know anything about how bills were paid, the grocery bill, okay, mortgage. We didn't know these things. We didn't know how the house operated and functioned. We just did. We just wanted to stay up all night, lights on, play the video game, okay, eat every goddamn thing. You know, we didn't have understanding of discipline, of standard, budgeting. We didn't understand those things. We was as a child, okay. But as we got older, you know, we started to understand those things, and we started to move in a particular way, okay? Especially when we was responsible for our own households, man. And like in the truth, man, as we mature, now we understand the concept of legacy, okay? When you think legacy minded, you're very particular how you move, okay? Who you around, who you allow, you know, within your situation, man. Okay? Even with King David, like, you see how he moved, even when he had to leave, all right, the palace because of his son Absalom wanted to overthrow him. When he left, say he left 10 concubines to keep the house, you know, showing that even his concubines, you know, they was on the level, you know, they can handle, you know, administrative affairs. They had value, man. Even, you know, King David was surrounded with value. Even those men that he went, all right, back into the wilderness with, those men of value, man. You know, they understood guerrilla warfare. First of all, they feared Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai. You know, they were faithful. You see? So when he went out there with those men, he had men of value around him, man. And that's another thing, like, we gotta really value, you know, the brotherhood. You know, speaking to myself first and foremost, need to start reaching out more, you know, valuing just the, you know, conversation with brothers, man, spiritual conversation with brothers, man. You know, those are men of value. You know, everybody got, you know, their situation, you know, what time is different, you know. But, you know, more than ever, you know, we really gotta be around, you know, men of value. When we're around men, all right, having spiritual conversations, man. Okay? You shouldn't, you know, it shouldn't be a pleasure just being around niggas all day, man. Now, you got your people, man, you know, you go to your grandma's house, all right, you want to see, you know, probably your cousin, them. But the scriptures say, when thou amongst the indiscreet, observe the time. Okay? We want to surround ourselves with value, because one thing about it, no matter how cool these people are, you know, in the world, which, hey, you know, Jake, you know, Jake cool. Some Jake cool, man. Okay? But what we have to understand is, no matter how cool people are in the world, we understand that, hey, when it's time for Jacob's trouble, okay, when it's time, okay, for you know, the pressure come, when things get scarce, if someone doesn't have fear of the Lord, that's gonna be low value, man. You know, it's not something you want around you, man. Okay? Someone who's unpredictable, like when the scriptures say separate from this untoward generation in the book of Acts, okay, it's speaking of, you know, this generation, because untoward means unpredictable. And if you're not governed by the fear of the Lord, that makes you unpredictable. Okay, because your decision making is not governed by the fear of a higher power. Okay? And we're not here, you know, like we on some high and mighty, you know, just looking down at average Jake, man, but we just understand what it is, man. And we have to move accordingly, man. Okay? We should move with adding value. Even when we study, when we research, that's adding value. When we you know, fast and, you know, stay away from different things, separate more and more from nigga culture, that's adding value, because that's building our relationship with Yahweh Bashim Al Shai. Okay? Like if you, in the ancient world, you know, you would want favor from the king. You know? You would want to be known by the king as being a loyal and good servant, because they will add favor to your house. Okay? So we serve Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. Okay? Matter of fact, let's get there real quick. Let's get there real quick. See, we want to move and add value, because all right, this is Proverbs 18:16. It says, a man's gift maketh room for him, and bringeth him before great men. You see? And we're part of the elect. You know, there's a gift. You know, as men, there's a gift that we have, okay, from on high through Yahushua. And we utilize that gift, man. We keep working that gift, man. You know? Like the Apostle Paul said, I magnify my office, which you go on that word magnify means to make renown. You know? He intentionally, you know, utilize his gift, okay, for what? Serving Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. So as we utilize that gift of serving, that adds value to our house, because that gets us favor from the king. Okay? So we the best way to invest in our house, okay, is to serve Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, which that creates favor, and everything else is added to that, man. And that has to be our foundation. You see, and another thing as a man, okay, we have to have a mindset that, look, it don't matter, you know, of course, you know, as men, you know, hey, we, you know, the woman is a good thing, man, if she's, you know, decent, you know, in order somewhat, okay? But as a man, we really have to have a mindset that either way, like, you can lose everything. Like, you can lose everything, man. Have no woman at all, but as long as we have favor from the king, we'll be good. We'll be all right, man. You know? And then there's some instances he'll throw you something where, you know, the woman will be, you know, part of his favor. Like, look, you know, I got you, little bro. You know? And even with that, you still have to have a mindset where, you know, whether she or they, you know, leave, is all good. You know? As long as I'm in the king's favor, as long as we in Yahushua's favor, we good, man. Okay? And that's the mindset that we got to have, man. All right? And constantly add value. Now, the best way to add value is to serve Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. You know? And if a woman is added, she should be a woman of some type of value, man. Not the light, simple as, you know. You know, you on the way to the house with this, and she rapped the whole Glorilla song, man. You should turn around, man. You should look, man. You know, my cousin called, got to take him to work. You know, that should be the end of that, man. You know, you follow through. Then you want prayer, man. Like, come on, man. Like, it's like a child, man. Okay, we beyond that, man. We hear about assets, man. Like I say, King David, he surrounded himself with assets, man. Okay? And that's the mind frame, you know, that we, all right, have to be in. Okay? Now, this the brother, Occupy Till I Come. It's Rock 37:12. It said, but be continually with godly man, okay? Who thou knowest to keep the commandments of the Lord, whose mind is according to thy mind, and will sorrow with thee if thou shalt miscarry, man. If thou shalt miscarry, man, whose mind is like thy mind. Okay? Those are the men that we want to be familiar with in these times, man. Like we had the, you know, the southern region, you know, the brothers down here, all right, from other camps, you know, and as you fellowshipping and looking around the room, like these are men of value, man. You get to talking to men, you know, particular men got different gifts and mindsets. Like, damn, these are men of value, man. Okay? And their value is through Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Brothers with different talents, you know, just picking brother's brain and just seeing, you know, brothers, you know, these are valuable men. These are the men to build with, man. And the times we coming in, these are the men that we want to be familiar with, man, just as David, man. Okay? David always had a few loyal men. Okay, as you go into let's get that. I always get it. 1 Samuel 20. Yeah, I'm a one. Do, brother. So you don't sleep, brother. You be up. You gotta get the hell out of here, man. This is 1 Samuel 22 and 1. It said, David therefore departed thence and escaped to the cave Adullam. And when his brethren and his father house heard it, they went down thither to him. And every one that was in distress, and every one that was in debt, and every one that was discontented gathered themselves unto him, and he became captain over them. And there were with him about 400 men. Okay, and with those 400 men, you know, pretty much David was able, all right, to forge, you know, an empire in the earth, man. Okay, and we, all right, are surrounding ourselves, okay, by, okay, we're surrounding ourselves by men, okay, of value, and the men that fear Yahweh Shema Shai, okay. And it's going to lead to a dynasty, man. That's another thing, like, in the ancient world, you know, you wouldn't join your house to just any house. Like, you would join your house, you know, to a man, okay, of value, man, a man that fear Yahweh Shema Shai is an Israelite man, okay? Because when you go into the scriptures, there's a certain value that a man that fears the Lord have, man. It wasn't always about, you know, just substance. Okay, it was about a mindset. When you go to Sirach 10, okay, and 21, it says, the fear of the Lord goeth before obtaining authority. Okay, so that's step one. I say men that fear Yahweh Shema Shai, that's creating a value. You know, there's a value being created through, you know, having a mindset of fear of Yahweh Shema Shai. All right, which creates a certain lifestyle. He said, but the roughness of pride is the losing thereof. Okay, because this world is finna lose and see what people are doing. You know, like when they took the juice, when, you know, people that's all into this society, a lot of people just gonna take the charagma. You're joining yourself to a proud man who's finna lose his authority, man. Okay, yeah, it seems wise to join the house, you know, your house to Esau now. Okay, because he's in authority. It seems wise, but he's about to lose his authority, man. Okay, this place is losing value. So the prophecy pretty much is giving us the heads up, like, look, this place is done. Okay, this is going to be the thing of value moving forward. Okay, reading on, it said, verse 22, it said, whether he be rich, noble, or poor, their glory is in the fear of the Lord. And that's a man of value, you know, whose glory, because you have brothers that's in different situations, brothers in different tax brackets, man. Okay, but the common denominator is that these men fear Yahweh Shema Shai, and it's showed through actions, man. Okay, the fear of the Lord creates a brother. You know, you'll see a brother that got substance, that got, you know, different things, and, you know, has different, you know, goods of this world, but there's a humility that he moves with based on the fear of Yahweh Shema Shai. There's a way he treats the brotherhood, okay, based on what? Yahweh Shema Shai. That fear. You see? Now, verse 23 said, it is not meet to despise the poor man that have understanding. Yeah, because, hey, on a global scale, you know, we're all poor, you know, but we have understanding. You see? We have an understanding of true wisdom, which is the wisdom of Yahweh Shem Shai. And scripture say, don't despise that. But then what it says, neither is it convenient to magnify a sinful man, which our people do. They esteem the ways of Esau Edom as the way to be, as the way to move. Okay, which devalues them. Like, look how the woman, by moving, being in the energy of certain, has the serpent. Look how much she's devalued herself, man. Okay, our people, Jake, coming in the energy of certain, of the serpent. Look how much they have devalued, okay, themselves, man. Look how their value just went to nothing, man. Okay. But as we read on, and back in Sirach 10 and 24, now this the point. It says, great men, okay, let me see. It says, great men and judges and potentates shall be honored. Yeah, is there none of them greater than them that fear the Lord? Okay, the fear of Yahweh Shem Shai is the quickest way for an Israelite man to add value to himself. Because David, you go back to King David, he started an empire with a slingshot and faith, man. Okay, he started a global superpower with a slingshot and faith, man. That's the value that we have to tap into, brothers. Okay, and everything else, you know, is we add, you know. We should surround ourselves with value. Like, if we're going to add something to our situation, because like I say, just the fear of the Lord, that's all the value you need to get to an empire, man. Okay? Because through fear and obedience, he's going to he blesses us with wisdom. He blesses us with understanding. He blesses us with favor. Okay? So it's the fear of Yahweh Shem Shai. Is the, you know, through wisdom is what? The beginning of an empire, man. So each brother should have their mindset to build their house, man. Okay? As the brother put, this is the brother Amar 1, Psalms 37 and 23. It said, the steps of a good man are ordered by the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai, and he delighteth in his way. You see? The steps of a good man. Okay, a spiritual man of value. They said they are ordered, which means that Yahweh Shem Shai is making moves for that man, okay, to prosper, man. Even in loss, it's set up for that man to prosper. Okay? This world devalues us, man. The spirit of Yahweh Shem Shai gives us that value back. Okay? We're gonna get a couple more now. I got them. Let's get this in Isaiah. I end it here. You know, there's a few more things I could have got, but I end it here. All right, this is Isaiah 13 and 12. It says, I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man more than a golden wedge of Ophir. Okay, and that's the men of Yahweh Shem Shai. Okay, that's the men of Yahweh Shem Shai, those faithful men. Okay, he's going to increase their house. He's going to promote their house in the earth, man. Okay, and we should be tapped into that, and everything else will be added, man. Like, that's the thing we have to really, you know, tap into, is adding value to ourselves through our relationship with Yahweh, man. You know, because when he comes back, he's going to promote brothers to these high positions in the earth, man. Okay, the highest positions in the earth. Okay, So serving Yahweh Shema Shai is the quickest way to add value to our situation, man. So Lord will you brothers and you few sisters edified. Till next time I say shalom. Yashala, Bible, Ball, DTA soon. Shalom.